Today is the day thousands of protests are expected to take place across the country, including here in our region. What's being called the No King's Day protests are being held to protest President Donald Trump's administration and military parade in Washington, D.C. set for this afternoon. Now take a look at your screen now. You can see on this map where protests are planned across the region, from Corvallis to Eugene to Medford to Mount Shasta. You could expect to see people hitting the streets. They all have varying start times, but you could see protesters out on the streets as early as 10 a.m. in Grants Pass, 11 a.m. in Eugene, and 2 p.m. in Albany. Now, traffic is expected to be impacted in most places. Lane Transit District posted nearly a dozen detours for their buses in Eugene area beginning this 9 a.m. this morning. LTD is asking those with trips starting in downtown to use the Eugene station. Details on which routes and stops are affected can be found on their website. Now, local law enforcement are reminding citizens their right to peacefully protest and consequences if rules are not followed. We spoke with Eugene Police Chief Chris Skinner this week, who says assaultive behavior on other persons, police officers, and damages to property will not be tolerated. He says there is a proper way to exercise your right to assemble.
Prepared to allow for advocacy and people's voices to be heard, and have community harm reduction in mind, making sure that we also don't victimize this community while we do that. Free speech rights is extended to everyone, regardless of what your message is. And so we want to preserve those free speech rights. But we do believe that that free speech right can be honored while still keeping our community safe.
More of Chief Skinner's comments can be found on our website. Medford Police also on the same page. Lieutenant Jeff Kirkpatrick says they are not disclosing staffing numbers, but there will be extra officers on patrol and monitoring the protests.
We are aware, we have been pre-planning, we are in our planning stages. Allow people to express their right to free speech and their opinions.
He says they've been setting expectations with the organizers of the protest. President Donald Trump's rally in D.C. is expected to start at 3:30 this afternoon. We'll have more on that coming up.